Hey, Polly.
Hi, Raven. How are you?
Oh, I'm feeling a little under the weather. I got to notice that there's some holiday scorch running around. I don't know if that means there's a disease.
Where'd you hear that?
As soon as I was connecting to the atomic shop, I got a thing about holiday scorched are here. Didn't you get that notice?
Well, if I did, I didn't pay no bit of attention to it.
You just clicked OK and didn't even look at it?
Well, isn't that what everybody does? You just click OK, and then the little doohickeys get onto your Pip Boy. You remember? You just press the OK button, and that's why I'm not allowed on the computers any longer. Because they just
Mm-hmm.
told me, they just say, just click here. So I click there, and then the computer just locks up, and
That's how Blamo's going to get you. That's how Blamo is going to get you. You're just going to randomly click on it, and suddenly you're going to have a lifetime supply of cram or something.
which wouldn't be a bad thing because cranberries. Have you ever had? Did Jerry ever give you the cranberries in the cafeteria?
We're not here to have a conversation about the cranberries and cafeteria. I thought we were here to look at the wonderful selections in the atomic shop.
Oh yes, I was looking because I'm still looking for a table for my camp.
I know, and you know what? I've already perused a little bit, and I'll be quite honest. I do not see a table in here.
Well, that's kind of disappointing. I did see the stinky plushie,
Oh,
and they said I could have it for free, so I clicked on it, and I guess it'll take a little bit to get to my camp. But it looks like a cute enough toy. Did you want this toy? It's a little dinosaur. It's green and it's got big teeth.
and big feet and big eyes. Yeah, I see it. I got the same offer too. I got one for free as well. And there's also something about a dino bite, but that one doesn't look so cute.
Oh, it's grayed out for me because it says included with Fallout First. And I don't know what Fallout First is. All I know is about Vault Tech.
Maybe it's a special program with Vault-Tec, the people that got into the vaults first.
Well, that would be from the before times, before the
Right. But like maybe their parents or something were like VIP versus the coach.
the coach.
Yeah, coach.
Are you talking like Coach Williams in the vault? The soccer coach.
No, that's okay. It's all. Did you see the super duper sandstorm? What's a sandstorm bundle? Like I know what a sandstorm is. I know what a bundle is, but how do you bundle a sandstorm?
What's a sandstorm?
You don't know what a sandstorm is?
I
Oh,
don't think Timmy had a book that said Timmy and Sandstorm.
there should have been because it was in the encyclopedia. Basically, it's when a whole bunch of wind go across a sandy area like a desert or a beach or whatever, has a lot of sand, and it kicks it all up, and it creates this visual impairment. This little stinging bits of sand. It's like an attack of a beach.
Oh, I remember the Timmy book. Timmy goes to the beach, and he almost got ate by a shark. Do you know what a shark is? I don't think a shark has anything to do with the sandstorm, but maybe they do. I don't know. This is just so weird to me.
I can understand. But the first item that I saw in the super duper sandstorm bundle, and I saw one over towards your camp, a super duper mart.
I see that too. Does that mean that we can go to this particular super duper mart?
See, I don't know if it's like an access thing or if you get your own, like they're going to deliver. It does.
How
I
would
am
they
confused.
deliver? How would they deliver a super duper mart? A super duper mart is like, you know, it's like the building by my house. You don't just you just don't pick it up and put it down somewhere like it's a cup of coffee.
Well, it says duck into Super Duper Mart and ride out the storm. Again, I do not see how the sandstorm or what that has to do with the Super Duper. I'm just confused. I'm just all flavors of confused.
Yeah, I mean, the super duper mart by my house is all boarded up. You can't even get in there. So I don't see how you could ride out a storm in a super duper mart because it's already all boarded up.
Now, are you looking at this bundle real quick?
I'm going through, I see some sort of fan.
That's what I was want. There's like some fan items. Then the next picture has what looks like a windmill, but that it doesn't quite look right. Like the sails aren't properly set. But if you look at that last picture looks kind of creepy.
Oh, it's just one of, it's just a little elf. You know, we had some of the people, like Elizabeth, she had one of those outside her apartment in the vault.
Yeah, I didn't. I never looked.
Yes, it was there by her plastic plants.
Okay.
You know where Elizabeth lived, right?
No.
Well, she lived on the second floor.
Well, that explains it. She was so high up.
Of course she was. She had to stay near her shop. You never know when you never know when somebody gonna need some coffee. Like Scotty. Scotty used to buy all the coffee. You know, the robot Scotty from the cafeteria. He used to come in and buy up all the coffee. I don't know why he needed coffee so much for, but he did. So we gave it to him.
Speaking of which, cremator starter bundle. Be ready for anything that needs cremating with the cremator. The cremator is also available for five. What? What are stamps?
Stamps.
Yes, stamps.
I don't think we had stamps in the vault. I don't remember nothing called a stamp.
I neither do. That's why I'm so confused.
Oh, look, they have the Vault-Tec lunchbox. Sometimes we get those just out in the wasteland.
Yeah, I've seen a couple running around here and there.
And a repair kit.
Hmm.
I don't know if I know how to use those yet. I might have to get one for you so you can show me how to utilize one of those.
I certainly can.
And then is is that Johnny?
Where do you see Johnny?
And that doohickey setup right here.
Doohickey setup.
Yes, with the firearm and the armor in front of Vault 76. Is that Johnny?
Hold on. Where are you at? I do not
Right
see
after the repair kit.
right after the repair kit. How the heck are you? You
It's just
can't
the
even
way
see
he's
their.
standing. Johnny used to stand like that, and he would say, "No, you're not allowed to go see Helen."
Okay, first off, how the way someone stands. I mean, it's a power armor set. That's a defensive posture. And then two, how are you gonna let Johnny tell you who you can and can't see?
Well, he was in love with Helen.
Okay, that means that he has authority over her? Or worse, over you?
Well, I was going in there to ask her about, what I was supposed to do because she was saying something about Elizabeth owed her something or other. And so I was going in there to tell her that Elizabeth said that she didn't owe her nothing. And Johnny just stepped in the way. And that's exactly how he stood. And that is why I'm thinking that that might be Johnny.
Well, it's a possibility. I can't. But I'm also looking at the picture because the items that are listed in the bundle indicate there's a Jumpy Juice Company tea machine, which I think is that one to the right of it. Then there's the cremator, the dark jumpsuit, which I think is the last picture. Something about an emote, one time, one more time, a lunchbox, which we saw the lunchbox, and the basic repair kit. So I think the only thing that's in this picture that's actually relevant to what they're offering is the flamethrower.
Um, if you look at the next picture,
Uh huh.
the picture with the flowers, there's
Yes.
a picture of Scotty right there on the wall.
That that's a Mr. Handy.
No, that's Scotty. Look, he even has the red coffee cup.
Okay, there- that's a model of robot.
That's
That's not.
Scotty. I love me some Scotty.
They made a lot of Scotty then, right?
No, there was only one Scotty, and he worked in the cafeteria with Jerry. You remember?
That,
You remember that time that Jerry, he had the
that's
ice
not how
cream social.
that, that's not how mass production works. You know that, right?
He had the ice cream social, and he had no ice cream. So he had to get us some Salisbury steak. Oh, look, there's bottle from the Nuka Cola.
Where do you see bottle? Oh, in the last picture.
Yes.
Well, he's standing next to it, and I think the only thing that's offered in that picture is the jumpsuit.
Well, I really like bottle. Maybe I could get one of those for my camp.
I do believe you can, though I don't think you do it through the Atomic Shop. I heard
Oh, so
Malachi.
I will get one from one of those vendor bots at the railroad station. All right, I got you there.
Okay, that wasn't what I was going to say, but I'll let you believe it just because it makes you feel better.
All right. What else do you want to look at, Mr.
Well,
Raven?
I was looking at the holiday decorations. Now this
Ah,
looks a little weird because it's October and they're already putting out the snow and the lights and the trees, and this is just wrong. Just wrong.
I mean, we just got out of the vault. I guess I don't know how long we been in the base. It feels like forever, but yes, I remember the last time we got together. It was October the 24th. Speaking of which, did you ever get to go to that party? Is it Sunday yet?
No, I am working on
Okay. Well, yes, I understand what you're saying that it's merely October and they have already got the Christmas stuff. And I don't understand why they do such a thing, but here we are, I guess. Are you ready to did you ever have a Christmas tree at your apartment with your parents?
No, we didn't have enough room where there was the three of us all pod together in that one little place. Down the bottom, we didn't. We just had a little itty bitty one we put out in front of the window. Maybe had two light bulbs, three light bulbs on it, because mom wanted to be electrically safe and all.
Oh, my mom always put up the big Christmas tree.
How much space did you guys have to give up on it? Did you lose your couch for that week?
for that month.
For the month.
Yes.
That explains everything.
Yes. And then we would get all the presents. You know, she would go to Elizabeth's store and buy up all the hot cocoa, and she would wrap them, with the wrapping paper.
Uh-huh.
And then sometimes if I was really good, I would get I would get a leaderhead bobblehead if Elizabeth had one in her shop.
And you would randomly name it some other name, like Lizzie the leader, Larry the leader.
Larry the leader, of course, Larry the leader, and Loretta and Leslie.
So yeah, they're looking at these bundles.
And Sam.
Holiday decor. And Sam.
Yes, and Sam the leaderhead bobblehead.
I don't think there was a Sam because
Oh, there was.
No, there
He
wasn't.
he was missing his hand. I don't know how he becomes a leader if you don't have a hand, but I didn't like that one very much.
Well, of course, that's why you named him Sam.
I didn't name him. That's how it came.
Oh.
Well, let's look at these holiday decorations.
So I was looking through here. I mean, there's like a player prefix, a repair bot, which is kind of interesting, a holiday tree. I don't know what they mean by plastiform. I assume that's what it's made of, which kind of makes me just think it's made of plastic. And then the burning night. What's a burning night?
A burning night.
Yeah, it's like the fourth and fifth item, burning night.
I think you might be thinking of, that party we had for becoming responders? Remember they had that Burning Man there? And we burned it at night?
No, that was called Fashnacht.
Yes, our responder party.
Right, that was called Fashnacht, not Burning Night. They're not the same. Or if they are, then someone just horribly named them. And then there's a stateroom heater fireplace. Is that the one with the... So there's two pictures. One is a fireplace with stockings on it. And the other one looks like, okay, big iron stove. So that makes sense. The first one's the fireplace. The second one's a stove. Ain't that a picture of Elizabeth on the last one?
It kind of looks like her. But Elizabeth had blue hair.
Like, was that dyed?
No, she grew it naturally. My goodness. How could you ask such a thing out? You need to learn some manners when it comes to talking about women. Next thing you know, you're going to say, how old was she?
Well, you're making me wonder with the blue hair. So in the Northern Lights bundle, the very first item, and I think, oh, hold on. Look in the Northern Lights bundle and look at the second to last picture. I think I found a table made of gingerbread.
Well, that wouldn't do me no good, because if you haven't noticed, our camp items seem to have kind of like holes in them. So if that is made out of gingerbread and my roof starts to leak, then I won't have no table or chairs left to utilize. So I don't think gingerbread makes a good material.
Then why do they make gingerbread houses all the time?
You were supposed to eat those during the holidays.
What?
Yes.
You mean all this time that I've spent not touching those things, thinking that they're purely decorative, I was supposed to eat them?
Well, what else would you make 'em with all that sugar?
I thought it was just decorative. Like my mom used to put like a shellac on it to make it all nice and shiny and stuff.
Well, my mom and my dad never put that stuff on it. They always let me munch on it after the holidays. And it was always very stale afterwards. But, it was a happy moment.
Okay.
Who's this gentleman in the Northern Lights bundle? I do you recognize him from the vault?
You talking about the one in the power armor who I can't see his face? You talking about the one who's holding what looks like the cryolator again?
The one
No, it's
that's
got the
at the
stickers.
Hemlock Holes golf course.
The one that's at the Hemlock Holes. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I do not recognize him at all. Though he's looking like maybe one of the parents. You know.
Well, I think I've seen him around. I can't put my finger on who it is. Because I worked at the commissary with Elizabeth. We knew everybody. Oh, look. If you go over and see that house, they're still trying to sell tickets to stay at that house.
Oh, you talking about the last three pictures? I mean, where are you talking? Oh no, that the one right next to it. They are, aren't they?
Yes. I
Ah,
guess
that
not enough people bought the tickets for
which
this
tells me that
house.
tell me that it's not worth it. It's a trip that's not worthwhile.
And then
Nope.
there's a doohickey thing. I don't know what that doohickey is, but
You, neither do I. So we'll just move on from there.
yes, I like that idea. Did you want to look at this little snow bundle?
I was looking at it earlier, and I just it's it just seems so wrong to have the snowman and the I don't know if that's a snowblower for your camp,
Oh, it just looks like a great big spotlight. It just
but the
needs its bulb.
but the first photo kind of shows snow coming out of it, and then there's an inflatable snowman and the and a snow globe with a vault boy in it.
Oh, did you want that snow globe? I could get that snow globe for you for Christmas.
No, that's okay. I think I might find one out in the Dulce food place I'm going. Mama Dulce's Food Mart.
Mama Dulce's.
Yeah, there's that food plant not too far away from our camps.
Oh, you see, if you look at the picture at the very beginning, right
Uh huh.
at the little snow bundle, that machine is a spotlight. Because if you look at it, the light is coming straight out of the spotlight onto that lady, and that lady is being highlighted by the spotlight.
Yeah, no, I don't think you're seeing that right. You see, what you're literally looking at is light, is snow. That is a physical object being blasted out of it. Because notice the name underneath the actual what you're calling a light, what I'm calling the snow ejection, says Robco.
Yes, Robco, the technology company, they would do lights too.
No, this is a snowblower.
Shall we look at the greatest hits?
Yeah, let's go ahead and look and see what the greatest hits are. Though again, I'm noticing a theme with the holidays. Christmas sitting room bundle supposedly includes a long table. And a winter fireplace Electro 2000. So they're electrocuting fireplaces now?
What? Is it a Rob Code fireplace?
I think so. I'm looking. I
Because
don't see
they
Robco
also
on it.
made the spotlights too.
They no, they made the snow blowers. But I'm oh. If you look
I
at the
never
third,
heard of such a thing, so.
the fifth picture shows a table, and that looks like a very sturdy table.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? But it doesn't have enough chairs. I need a
You could.
chair for all my leadership bobbleheads.
I don't think there's a table big enough for all the bobbleheads that you have.
Well, I just got to make it back into that vault, into Vault 76, so I can go get them again. And
Oh well, then they're all safe and sound because you're never going to get them.
I don't understand what you mean. We just got to go to the back door, and they'll let us back in.
There is no back door.
Well, let's move along, shall we?
I did notice that there were two reclining chairs. I don't know if you call them reclining chairs or sitting chairs. No, I think they called them Greenhound reclining sofa chair. But the last one looks brown, not green. Oh yeah, brown hound reclining sofa chair. Okay, it was earlier in the list.
Well, maybe we should look at this magic of the season.
Maybe there looks to be a criminal there with a weapon. Maybe someone should arrest him.
I'll bet you it's one of those raiders.
I bet it is too. This looks like a complete setup.
I do not want to purchase anything that has anything to do with any raiders.
Well, then you may not want this at all because I see another set of raiders, specifically the ringleaders on the fourth picture. See, he's being saluted by his lieutenant.
Oh, I'm already looking at the Santa Sleigh Power Armor bundle.
Santa sleigh. That's a really unique spelling for sleigh.
Oh, it just
Um,
means to kill or to make not alive anymore.
yeah, but what is the color wheel lamp?
Is that what that thing is?
At the end, I think that's what it is at the end, but I don't know what it does. Like, is it gonna be like a
Oh,
kaleidoscope
I
of
know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. You take this the thing that you call a snowblower, you put that inside, and it becomes a spotlight.
That's not how that works. Not even remotely. You just have a frozen light bulb inside there because it's a snowblower.
No, it is most definitely a spotlight, and this here is the actual spotlight. That I don't know why they separate the both of them. I guess they want money for both the shell of the spotlight and the spotlight itself. I don't know why you wouldn't put them both together, but yes, that's a spotlight.
No, I don't think so. But I will point out, if you look at the bottom line there, we got the Santa sleigh paint. Some of the things we've seen in the previous bundle. We got some aluminum trees, but I'm noticing colored lights.
Oh, are you back at the other one?
No, I'm still on the greatest hits. On the greatest hits tabs below the Santa sleigh power,
Oh,
there's
yes.
6 items, one of which is colored lights.
Oh, I like those.
I know.
Do you think that they twinkle?
Well, it says in the description, win the camp holiday decorating contest with these festive colored string lights included solid, blinking, and twinkle variants.
Would you like some of those? I have 1,700 monies. I can get you some for 400 monies.
Ooh, I'm thinking about that. If you're looking for the gift giving for the future holidays that are coming in 2 months, that might be something worthwhile.
I'll keep it in my I'll keep it in my little notebook to possibly purchase it for you closer to the holidays. All right, are we done looking at this part?
Well, I'm on to the Burning Springs, which is, oh goodness, in Ohio. Isn't your parents from Ohio?
My my mom is from Ohio.
I thought they both were.
No, my dad is from West Virginia.
Oh, okay.
Remember, they met at the Valtech University. Remember, and they had their first kiss in front of the in front of the Valtech boy in front of the school. And remember, and we met up there. Remember,
You no, you didn't tell me about that before.
uh, and and remember, we took a picture there and.
Yeah, it sounded like a great idea. Get a nice picture right there to commemorate visiting that spot.
Yes, yes,
Yes, it
that's
was.
exactly nothing romantic about the situation or
I mean,
nothing.
a perfectly good picture to have that wonderful memory. So I'm noticing the razor sharp bump. Now you need to stay away
Now
from that
what
one.
does
That
it?
just sounds a little dangerous for you.
Well, you always tell me I need to put up my weapons.
I'm usually having to tell you to put them out and also to take cover and turn your light off.
Well, maybe we need to just go by that spotlight.
I mean, if you just want to get a snowblower, just get a snowblower. Feel free.
That is a weird looking pig.
Yeah, I think that's kind of like the. Let me back out of that. Similar to how there's the rad roaches and the rad rats and the rat mole
Look,
rats.
I
This is a
read
rad hole.
I read the book. I read the book with Timmy, and Timmy works on the farm.
Okay.
And they had the pictures of the pigs in there. And he looks like a pig, but pigs don't have teeth. And
Well,
pigs don't have rings in their nose.
I mean, some pigs do.
So let me guess, you saw it in the encyclopedia on at the library.
That's right. The set of books you didn't bother to touch.
You know, nobody likes to know it all.
Really?
And I'm just saying that that is not a pig.
I'm just saying that they're not calling it a pig.
Now, and why is it in the Ohio part of the atomic shop? I just don't understand why the pigs. Are they suggesting that all Ohioans are pigs?
No, I think they're implying that there's a large population of rad hogs in Ohio.
But we can't even get to Ohio.
I think that there's a been some construction for some time uh, over on that side of the of West Virginia. There used to be a set of bridges that went across. Now I don't know their current condition. We haven't gone and visited them, but they might be open, or you could possibly cross the river. That is the Ohio River right there.
But we can't actually cross the river because the river has a bunch of reds in them. And I don't have no protection against the reds except for the Red X. And that only protects just a little bit. That doesn't protect us all the way.
Well, you also got to think that there's power armor and other defensive measures that people could take, including right away once you get to the other side and you are radiated, you can reduce it. Now, yes, you're taking the risk of becoming a ghoul,
I,
but ghoul. Go ahead.
And pigs don't have hair.
Pigs would like to disagree.
Because I'm looking at this picture. I think that this is just a made up picture because pigs don't have hair and they don't have teeth. I mean, I did read in the Timmy book about the pigs, and yeah, there was no rings and no hair on the pigs.
Well, there are pigs that had hair and they all have teeth.
Well, I'm looking at this razor sharp bundle.
Oh, I said be careful in there. Be careful. You might just get hurt. Like apparently there's a sharp bayonet on the end of a weapon, and then there's another one that's got some things on his armor. I don't know if those are spikes or nublins or something like that.
He's wearing a tire on his shoulder.
A tire with something poking, with a lot of things poking through. Oh, be careful! That last guy's got something going on with his hand. Maybe
Jeez.
he's turning into a ghoul.
Well, that would be like a monstrosity, wouldn't it? You don't think he's turning into the Scorch, do you?
No, I think he's
Oh
turning
my
into a
gosh.
ghoul.
We're going to have to do this inoculation. I can't. I think that they're trying to sell us how to become scorched.
Well, I think you're wrong.
What? That scorch got.
That's not scorched. That's not scorched.
How do you know? Did you read the book Timmy and the Scorched?
There was no book Timmy and the Scorched. You just made that up.
Well, you just seem to know everything because you read about the Scorched in the encyclopedia at the library.
Or no, I learned about the Scorched on the computer just the last time when we were at Morgantown Airport.
Well, just because you know how to fandangle those computer doohickeys without having to press the OK button, I just don't understand.
And that's okay. You don't have to understand. But
I
no, I
don't know
think
why they want us to become scorched.
if you look at the description below there, it's calling it a Dragon Claw Gauntlet. But it has in parentheses Death Claw. I
All
think,
I see is live on the razor's edge.
right, if you look below that, there's like a list of the things.
Confirm purchase.
Okay, between the two of those.
Oh,
So,
so it's a razorback pack. Because
no,
it's the very last picture. It has to be this one.
no, that's not how that works. I think that this is a Death Claw gauntlet. Basically, they made a weapon out of the claw of a Death Claw.
No, that can't be it because that's the third one from the end, so it has to be the third one from the end picture. Don't you know anything? That's how lists work.
Just letting you know that makes more sense than they're trying to make scorched or they're trying to irradiate people. That looks like the claw of a Death Claw because I've seen those up close
Death
and
Claw
personal.
Gauntlet. So this
Yep,
picture here with the gentleman and the tire for a shoulder, that is the Death Claw Gauntlet.
that is not a Death Claw gauntlet. There's no gauntlet in that picture.
Well, why would it line up as the third picture from the end, where this is the third word from the end of the list? So it must be. And hold on. That person, has Voltec Pip Boy.
One, I mean, all of them do, don't they? Yeah, the Death Claw gauntlet guy. I don't see one on the backpack guy, but The two wearing the armor both have pit boys.
Well, I don't recognize him from the vault.
You can't see their face. Of course, you can't recognize them.
But sometimes you can recognize people by how they stand.
The one sitting down.
Oh my goodness gracious, the very last person, he's even wearing Voltec suit and he's gonna become scorched.
He's not okay. I've just given up on this part of the conversation with you. You're just dead set to believe that he is going to be destroyed by that weapon.
Raven, we really need to get to this medical facility so we can stop the scorch from happening.
I don't think that's how that works.
Yes, remember we got it on our Pip Boy. The next place we go, remember the overseer said go to the medical facility so we can work on the responders inoculation for the scorched. You remember?
She said to pick it up, but we'll talk about that when we get back together.
Okay. Did you want to look at the season 17 Scouts bundle?
Now, I'm just going to let you know because I know you're a big fan of the Timmy books, and I know there's a Timmy the Pioneer Scout book because Timmy was a Pioneer Scout. It's all Pioneer Scout stuff. You're likely going to consider this very heavily.
Let me tell you, okay? That is a picture of Timmy.
Talking about the robot?
Robots are people too.
Scorched are people too.
Scorched are monsters. Robots are
Robots.
people too.
Scorched are people too. Robots aren't people.
I did not know that they could make Timmy look so lifelike in this very first picture.
Well, the very last picture I think really has Timmy in it.
The very last picture?
Yep.
That is not Timmy. That is Timmy's friend Angela.
Well, I never knew because someone was always checking out the Timmy books.
Well, you already said that you was. Did you say that you was already a Pioneer Scout? I remember talking to you a bit about Pioneer Scouts and.
No, I was always interested in it, but I never became a Pioneer Scout.
Well, it just sounds like a whole bunch of fun to become a Pioneer Scout.
I thought so as well, and I really like the idea of possibly going outside the vault and camping, but I learned that you can't do that when we were growing up. You weren't allowed to leave the vault. The overseer wouldn't allow it. Their version of camping was actually sleeping in a tent in that main room, in that center room, and it lost its luster. I was just disheartened by it. You couldn't even shoot a gun or bow and arrow. It was just more crafty stuff like making leather and things of that nature. And I just did that. Yeah, I could do that on my own already.
Maybe you should have read some of those Timmy books.
Maybe you should allow people to read some of those Timmy books.
I brought them back to the library.
For all of 3 hours on a Sunday when it was closed.
Look, those books were real good.
I bet they were real good because you kept them checked out.
Yes, that's Angela there. It's Timmy's friend Angela.
Okay. Well, I did not see a table that would be worthwhile for you. I don't think there's anything else. Apparently, they're selling some consumables and slot bundles and see the Dragon Claw Gauntlet. That's a weapon. That's a weapon, Polly.
What are you talking about?
If you're looking at the Burning Springs on that tab, and you look at the very bottom, the set of 6 that's at the bottom. The third one from the left is called a Dragon Claw Gauntlet.
No, that's a picture of becoming a scorched. You're so silly. You don't even know what things look like.
Well, Paula, I think we've gone through the atomic shop and we still haven't found you a table yet.
No, we haven't. But there is some Christmas stuff if you're interested. But
It's way too early.
maybe somebody'll see this and they'll like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. What are they going to do? Turn around and maybe even comment? No, they're not going to do that.
Maybe they will. Maybe they'll say something about having a Christmas time in the wasteland or something.
Well, you have a good night, Paula. We'll be catching up soon, won't we?
Yes, I think next time we'll be going down to the medical facility, correct?
I think so, though. I still want to go over to that party and investigate that too.
Oh, yes, you'll have to tell me how that goes. All right, Raven, it was nice seeing you here at the atomic shop.
See you in a little bit.
All right.